Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a new mock military video, today with the F-4 Phantom II from United States of America. And here we are today with the Phantom II, one of the most famous and iconic fighters from United States of America. This was the winner of the Instagram poll we had 2 weeks ago. It's a good idea to follow me also there so you can participate to these polls and help me decide which one can be my next creation. Before starting the usual video review, where I'll show you all the moving parts and the things you maybe didn't notice in the previous photos, the usual reminders. Check the caption of the video to find many useful links such as the website to get the instructions to build this one and my all other Lego designs, a website where you can get third-party bricks, a cheaper solution compared to the original Lego parts, and a website where you can find the full set, so both parts and instructions, so you don't need to get anything else as soon as it's available. For the full set usually you have to wait a little bit more, so I don't know when you are watching this video. If it's still not present, don't worry, it will arrive very soon. And at last, the playlist with my all other Lego creations divided by categories, so you can find military, Star Wars, Halo, Civil, Space. And remember to leave the usual thumbs up if you like the F-4 Phantom designed by me. Of course, as usual, is in 1:35 minifigure scale, that's why you can see two minifigures here. In this case, we can give them a name as usual. I think two typical American names can be Yukino and Abdul. So these are the names for our pilots today. They of course fit perfectly inside the aircraft because again it's in a minifigure scale, so let's place them inside for now. Of course you can close the cockpits, you have to close first the pilot one and then the co-pilot to properly close them. From here you can see that we have two different camo for this F-4 Phantom. In the future may arrive even more. For free, if you get one of them, you will get all the other camo, don't worry. You can also see some things here and there needed to customize your F-4 Phantom. Here we have the Navy version, while here the Air Force One. Now, we do not need both of them to check the functionalities simply because they are exactly the same except for these two additional parts. And okay, here you may notice something else. These are another kind of engine with a different length, and maybe I can add these additional parts also on this one. We don't care, it's just to show you how it works, the design itself. What we care about are the additional and moving parts. Let's start with the additional parts first. Here on the front we have the front landing gear with a little light. This section can be removed from the wall landing gear and can be replaced with this one, needed for the Navy variant. Of course, if you want to add it on the Air Force One camo, that's up to you. You can do it. The best part about mocks is that you can customize with your likes. You don't have to follow precise rules. We don't care. Shh. You like it? You can do it. Then let's go to the back here. We have the arresting hook that can be added very simply here. And this one, of course, can be moved up and down in the closed position. So like this, it's closed. Or we can open it this way, okay? And then we have the engines. These two can be replaced with the longer version. I don't know which one I like most. You can decide which one is your favorite. But for now, maybe you know what? We can add both. So one long and one short. Just to show you the difference. It's very simple to remove and add. Here I have a prototype in my hands. This one is to check everything works. I have prototypes for different sections. This one is the front landing gear in the Navy variant. For large projects like this one, I usually do not build the whole thing, also because I don't have all the parts needed, but only sections, so especially the one I'm not really sure they work. Let's open again the cockpits to check better the inside. Many instruments, these are actually customizable as well. You don't have to like my printed parts or stickers, you can add whatever you like most. We have the flaps that can be moved, of course. You can see one here. Well, actually this one is a bit too much. Maybe this is better. This one can move as well up and down this way. Of course, it's the same also for the other wing here. I think it's useless, but you can move also them here. Rotate this one up and down like this. You can do the same to the other side, obviously. We also have this one that can move right and left this way, okay? And then we have the landing gears. These, of course, are retractable. You may see there is a space inside. For this one, I recommend to removing this section first, simply because it fits better. Then you can simply push this one inside the fuselage up until the end. And then we can close the front landing gear hatches. We have one here and one here. Okay, let's do this. And boom, now it's closed. Very, very cool, I think. It's very flatty. While for the back landing gears, I added something more that you can see here. One here and one here. Why we have them? I told you before, I tested my design in separated sections because I don't have enough parts to test everything. And when I tested the landing gears, they worked. But I didn't build the whole aircraft. I simply built the landing gears and I added some weight on them just to test the overall design weight that is almost 1 kilogram. They worked, but the weight distribution, of course, is not the same. So just to be sure you can display the aircraft with its landing gears, you may add 1 and 2 additional parts on the back landing gears that increase the strength and the stability, solving completely the problem, and they are almost not visible. If I didn't tell you, you will probably not even notice them. In real life, the transclear parts are even less visible than here on the program. And then you can remove them when it's time to fold the landing gears inside. Also, these are retractable, so you can close one here and one here, and then close these little hatches here, 1 and 2, this way. Of course, just like my all other aircraft, also with the F-4 Phantom is included my aircraft weapons pack with all the weapons I designed until now. In the instructions, they are divided in folders by categories, and you can decide which one you want to build and how many of them. And not only you have the weapons included, but here in the recap corner or caption video you can also find a free tutorial with a stand for my aircraft that you can use for this one as well, or you can use yours. It's up to you. Here on the bottom you can find that there is a connection for the stand, and of course in this case we will use mine simply because it's the one I designed, but you can use the one you like most. Let's connect it under the aircraft here, as I told you before, and then we can connect the weapons. Of course you can connect the weapons also with the landing gears open. That's up to you deciding how you want to display it. I'm connecting them very fastly just to give you an idea, but you can be more precise than me. Very important, just like the real one, we have the same hard points that are 9 for this aircraft. We have 4 under the wings, then we have 2 more here on the back and 2 more here on the front, and the one should be here in the middle. Now the 9th one of course cannot be used if you have the stand, so you can use it maybe only on the landing gears. On the internal pylons we can actually add even more weapons, also on the sides, one here and one here, as you may notice. Let's add one more missile here. This one is the MRAM. We like it. And that's it. Here you have all the hard points you need, 9 of them, with the 9th one available only with landing gears, because here we have the stand. Or if you want, maybe you can add something smaller like the bombs and you can place them a little further. This is not the proper position, but as usual, who cares? It's a mock. You can customize it and make it beautiful for you. Remember that we have also this other camouflage that we didn't check, but it's the same aircraft. We don't have anything different, only the colors. This one probably is also a little bit cheaper because of the color adopted, but again, if you use the links in the caption with third-party bricks, you can find all the colors you want at a cheaper price. They are exchangeable, they connect together without problems, so you can mix them. You don't have to have something completely original. Especially tiles that are expensive and there is not even the logo on them, so you know only if you know. But if you don't know, you don't know. Makes sense, right? Right. And that's it. The video is finished. I hope you enjoyed the F-4 Phantom. If yes, remember to leave a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And as usual, see you again next week with a new video. Bye.